Hi, this is Ann Small talking to you today from New Brunswick Community College in Fredericton, New Brunswick. And I'm going to tell you all about how to have a little bit of fun in a counting class with the smartboard. So why don't you join me in the classroom and I'll show you a little bit of fun. So the first thing you do is turn on your smartboard when you get into class. This is the smartboard turn on button. Press it twice and it turns green, and you know that it's on. In Fredericton, we have docking stations for our laptops, and most of us have the very same kind of fitting on the bottom of our laptop so that you can just come into class and quickly snap your laptop right into the docking station. When I snap it in, you can see the two lights come on and it's in position. See this 8540? That's the same as my laptop. One thing we've done in Fredericton is we have all of the cords right into the docking station and we have them labeled. So if you come into the classroom and your laptop doesn't fit with the docking station, or more likely when somebody before you has not had a computer to fit, they would have taken all of these cords out of the docking station and plugged them right into your computer. So you need to know which particular button or cord fits into what place so that you can put it back. So fortunately for us, green goes into the green hole back here. Okay? You need to make sure that you've got the monitor button, and most importantly for the smartboard, there's this gray cord for us. It has a USB port, and for us it's right into our docking station, but you could also have it right into one of the USB boards for your laptop. So to make the connection between your laptop and the smartboard, what I do is I go function F4, and you can see this pop up on my screen. I'm going to arrow over so this duplicate shows up. I hit enter and voila. My desktop is now the same as what's on the smartboard. So what I want to show you now is we go into our programs up under Smart Notebook, and it's going to start. One of the really most important things that you do when you start up the smartboard is to make sure that everything is aligned. So what you do is you press these two buttons on the front, looks like a keyboard, this other button, hold them both down at the same time, and this screen will come up. Do you see this little spot up in here? You take one of your markers and you hold it out here, and then see how it turns green? And then it disappears. You're going to start out here and come into the center of this, and this is going to align your tools with your smartboard. You'll know that you're out of alignment if you're writing here, but the mark is showing up someplace else. You're out of alignment, so you need to do that function. One of the nice things with our smartboard is it has an associated program that you can go out to the web and download different information that you want. It's called Smart Exchange. I already have the logo, so I'm just going to close this one. It looks like this. Okay? This is the logo for Smart Exchange. I have it up here on my toolbar, so I'm just going to press this and it will take you to the Smart Exchange. And on this website, you can go and download all sorts of games to make learning fun in accounting. So this is a free software that you can download, but you will have to log in. I've already become a member, so I've already got access to this. So what you can do is that you can, I'm just going to push this up a little bit. I'm going to go into this search resource up in here. I'm going to press my keyboard down here, and I'm going to type in games. And then press my enter. So what it will do is it will pop up all sorts of games that you can download for free and customize them for you to play with. You create questions specific for your class, and then you can have some games. I downloaded was something called Cushy Ball, and it looks like this. Now, they use this in all kinds of elementary, middle school, secondary schools, so I thought it might be kind of fun to add a few questions in here. And we'll see all of these circles. What you do is you press a circle, and different questions will pop up. These are questions that I entered. It's pretty easy to change these questions. You simply tap on it, and then you enter in whatever question you want. And down below, we have something here that allows us to have the answer covered up. You just drag it down, and here's our answer. The question was, a type of business organization that can continue indefinitely is known as what? It's known as a corporation. That was the question. Then you go back. You have the first screen, which is this one, and then your different questions that come down through here. But maybe you want this whole screen to be all over. You're going to go up under View, and then you're going to say Full Screen. And look, you've got all of these balls all over. And what students will do will pick a different ball. We're going to hit this ball. Oh, here's a question. What is Anne's favorite chocolate bar? Well, that's a good question. We can have a little bit of fun with it, throw in a couple of different fun questions, and then you have the question. You can just pull this back up and go back. So, we've had me throwing things at the ball. You see me tapping the ball, but I think it'd be more fun if we had students throwing things at the whiteboard. If they're the right kind of cushy balls, it's not going to hit the whiteboard too hard, and it should be just fine. So let's have a couple of students throw these cushy balls at our smartboard and see what happens. Voila, how much fun is that? The student has a question, and then here's the answer. Let's try it again. Student? All right, again. These are the questions, these are the answers, and you just pull down the screen. So this is very easy to set up. The first screen that you're going to have is this one, and it's already linked to the subsequent screens. The next ones are set up similar to what you would see with our PowerPoint. Some people say, oh, it takes so much time to create these questions and come up with the answers. Well, you know what? A lot of the textbooks today come with questions for you already. Sample questions for you with solutions. What I did was I just took a few of these questions, these multiple choice questions, and I put them into this little game that we have here. It's great. And then what I'll do is take some of these questions and I'll put them right on their test. So it's a fun way of reviewing the chapter. Another game that people like to play is Jeopardy! And you can download that game straight off of this Smart Exchange as well. However, I did a bit of research on that, and a lot of people that have downloaded it here at the college say it takes a significant amount of time to set it up. So what I did was I went looking on the internet for an alternative to that. So this is what I found. It's a wonderful Jeopardy! Game that I found from the McGraw-Hill website for one of their textbooks. It's an older textbook, and it was designed by Fred Phillips from the University of Saskatchewan. But you know what? It works really well, and it's very straightforward to use. It's a PowerPoint, and the main screen is this with our, in my case for accounting, types of businesses, your balance sheet, your income statement, and so on. They have all of the squares already set up. The next sheets that you have after that are tied into this original sheet. So let me show you what it looks like when it's running. Here we have our Jeopardy! Game. So would a student like to pick a category?
Types of businesses for 400, please.
Types of businesses for 400. I simply click on that. types of businesses for 400. A business that has its stock bought and sold on exchanges. Do you have an answer?
What is a public company?
Let's look and see. You're right. What is a public company? So the student would get credited with $400. Right. Now you'll see on the board, it's now turned to red. So the students can't pick that anymore. Not fun? Do you want to try another one?
Sure.
What would you like this time?
We'll try income statement for 300, please.
Income statement for 300. Awesome. We have a daily wage.
We'll say $200.
$200. Hey, the question. The information conveyed by the lines in the income statement's heading. What have you got up there on the top of the heading? Do you remember?
The who,
Who the income statement is for, yeah?
what the statement is,
What the statement is, it's a statement of income, yeah?
and when the accounting period was.
What the period covered by the income statement. All right, is that your final answer?
Yes.
What is, who is the name of the business? What is the title of the statement? And when being the accounting period covered? In a different kind of show. Say, Wheel of Fortune. How would you go and look and see if there's one of those? Well, first we're going to go hit this little guy up here. And that's going to take us to the Smart Exchange. See in here, this is for your search. Now, it has me logged in. You can see up here, I'm just going to shrink this down a little bit so you can see better. It knows that it's ANS. It's a Canadian website. Now let's hit download. Would you like to open or save this notebook file? It's as easy as that. For now, let's hit open. It's downloading it pretty quick. Wants to open web content. I'm going to allow it. It's going quite quick, and here you have it. So it allows you to go through and try different games, and I really encourage you to try different tools to try to engage your classroom in different activities.